We're now into the month of April, our first full month of spring, and it's a really beautiful month. There are starting to become a lot of different jobs you can do around the garden. So I wanted to share some of the most essential things that you should be doing around your garden this April. For a start, keep on top of watering things within pots. You'll be surprised at how quickly things can dry out. Here in England, we've had a big spell of really warm weather with pretty much no rain, so I've had to keep on top of watering things or they would have completely dried out, and that's just not good for the plants. So perhaps put your finger into the soil, see if things are still moist, and if they're not, then you definitely need to be watering them. Now, as your climbers start to go mad over the spring months heading into summer, you're going to want to tie those new shoots in, especially if you want them to be climbing up something. For example, I want my wisteria to be climbing up the pergola, so I need to tie these new shoots in so they will grow in the right direction and have some extra support. If I didn't do that, they would just kind of flap around in the wind. They run risk of being torn off in the wind as well, so this will provide them with a bit of extra protection and a safety net, I suppose, but it'll also get them going in the right direction where you want them to, which is very important. From there on, the wisteria will grow stronger and stronger, and it'll kind of be able to do its own thing, which is really good. Some other types of climbers will continuously need support though, as not all of them self-attach themselves, so maybe check their RHS page to see if they do or not. You still have time to dig up and divide your perennials. If you don't know what dividing is, effectively you dig your perennials up perhaps with a fork to get them completely out of the ground, and then you split them up into different sections. You could split them through the middle into two or into multiple sections. Now it might seem like you're destroying your plant by doing this, but trust me, you're not. You're actually rejuvenating them, and most perennials want to be divided every few years or so they can get stronger and stronger and not get too congested. This is a fantastic way of getting yourself free plants. One big perennial plant that has been in your garden for maybe 2 or 3 years could give you a few extras, and then the original can just be planted back in the space where it was. I tend to find if you don't keep on top of dividing, your plants will go very leggy, so this is a good thing to do. Next, if you've been growing things within the greenhouse or wherever you grow your seedlings, it is now time to start potting them up. Don't leave them in the seed cells for too long or they will go really leggy and start to die off. They'll have too much competition. So as they start to get bigger and they get stronger root systems, it is time to pot them on and give them more space so they can grow into something magnificent. Next, keep on top of weeding. Weeding is really important at this time of the year as your perennials and plants and shrubs start to grow up from the ground. Weeds will get in their way and take away nutrients from them. So you really want to keep on top of them during this growing season to give your plants a fighting chance. Make sure you get all of the root out of the ground or they'll just come back. Finally, make sure you're sowing grass seed if you're trying to rejuvenate your lawn. April is a great time to sow grass seed as the ground is getting warmer, we get a lot more sun, usually we get a lot of rain as well, so it's the perfect combination for grass seed to grow really quickly, which is nice. If you've got any bare patches, you can seed them over, or you could start a lawn from scratch at this time of the year. Just make sure you top the seed over with a light dusting of compost or topsoil to give it some protection, and keep it watered regularly if you don't have much of that rain. So these are some of the top things you should be doing in the month of April. Let me know what's happening in your garden and make sure to like and subscribe for more gardening content.